getting into the reality going into 2025 and where we're currently at, the good and the bad. And if anybody would like to join the discussion, you can type in the chat or reach out to me through the chat on YouTube, and we can arrange you joining the conversation through Discord or app you're choosing, or even a phone call. Anybody want to use the old style of the ding ding and ring a ding 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 in. I just watched Slorg's video regarding Project Reality going into 2024, and it was just, I believe his video is just a few months old, and he's right. He's goddamn right on so many things. Now the issue isn't okay, are you right or not? Sure. What do people that love this game want to do about it? I think, I'd hope, and maybe I'm a hopeless romantic. Maybe I'm believing in some bullshit. That we could do some unique things, like some tournaments that are more public friendly, to kind of bridge the gap between the public and like the hardcore, super hardcore guys. That, some would like to think that the community is all that, but I would like to think that there is some middle ground people, players out there who are just looking for organized gameplay when they go on. They just want the gameplay that they have to be organized. Okay, and that doesn't mean that you need to be, it's got to be 100% or nothing. Like, give, all your time to some, practices and know the in and out of maps and, necessarily being buddy with everybody. It's what I'm talking about is more like community style, like friendly style, reaching out with the game. And I think that should be easier in 2025, considering that this game is so old, and that is seen to be the downside of it. But really, they're coming out with all of these integrated graphics cards, okay? And the integrated graphics cards are should be able to run the game no problem. At an affordable price that we can get out to players all over the world, literally all over the world. It's got to be.
Все, блядь, заебись.
I might have to join this.
Да.
Вот на 50 метров дистанция микрофон.
And maybe getting people to want to play with each other their friends and squads on the squad level, and then eventually, you get two groups of friends that are in an area somewhere and put them together in like a cafe or like a LAN party event, and get away from everybody. Just gotta go down here and defend this area over here. Always gets hot over here, so we'll just go ahead and defend the water over here. People like to get froggy over here. So you get two groups of friends in an area, given area, and boom, they can start. They can have one of their guys run as a commander, and all of a sudden they can basically be a good part of a team. I mean, they're not really the whole team, okay? But, you see any given server, most of them you pull up on, and you see two groups of tagged guys in two different squads. Wow, is there really already? How is that even possible? How the hell is that even possible? That don't make no damn sense. Oh well. See, maybe I'll wait for a medic. I doubt I'll get one, but wow. Where did that guy come from? He was the, what did he glitch around that side edge of the map? I have a hacker. I just saw that there are hacks for this game. So that's another thing. Hacks. Like, how lame are you? Like, that you've got to hack a game like that's this old. Well, here's the thing. Here's the beautiful thing. Since this game is so accessible, if we were able to get 100 players together, we would be able to actually see everyone and what they're doing, what they're doing on their computers. So I think it might be possible. I'm opening up a place in my region in Delaware, North America, United States, and I am going to attempt to have a 100 player in-person Project Reality event. I'm going to go ahead and announce that today. So I'd like to work with the Project Reality guys. I'd really like them to make it more than 100 players. I'd really like to aim for like 140, 144, like, or something like that, at an in-person event. I'm serious, dead serious. I've got the space. I want to do that. Let's do the 100 first. But I think it would be more, it would be easier on maybe the networking to do more players in person. I don't know. They had always said, some people had said that was an issue. So I think that they need to look at this. Another thing they need to do is look at whether or not they banned from PR. Yeah, he's probably hacking, dude. Somebody got to me. Like, this is all supposed to be out of bounds. Even if you want to get over there, you have to drive a vehicle all the way up here, over here, and then down here, and then stop. There to there. I don't think that could have been done in the amount of time that I spawned directly in and walked directly there almost without stopping. So, maybe that's not, there's not enough interest in that, but what we need to do is start pushing more, content as well, and to really highlight the achievements of this game. I really don't think that the average player has, any idea like what the different features of this game are that have been added. You know, I can't, there's so many just dumb little things just you think would have been there. Well, you know, are new. Okay. This iron sight zoom, that's new. New. Unlimited players in vehicles, new. More than being able to drag players, that was new. But only medics can do it. See, that's silly. Like, it's one of that's like a new game feature, and yet it's been castrized to medics only.
Que dejen de tirar humo, por favor, la puta madre. Bueno, sigan tirando humo, ¿sabes?
Oh, here's a medic kit. Got the grab right here. This should be all players, you know, and it should replace the knife if need be. I don't know how that's coded in. If they could make room by removing everyone's knife and make that one feature. You know, your buddy goes down, you grab him, you drag him, you get him out of there. That's like, you know, oh, hey, I can't grab you. That's I'm not a medic. No, I can't hit you with EpiPen because I'm not a medic. I think. That way it's coded in. They probably can't make it so everybody can even do that stuff. They have to almost probably make everybody a medic. And the code is what they would need to do. And then they'd probably have to make different versions of medics to make the different kits that would actually kind of like be rewritten so that all the other features still work. But there's a lot of features that would, I don't know if that would work. Yeah, like the commander feature where you can kind of look at the map and see where certain kits are at. I don't know if that would work anymore. Then again,
Hey, Vicious, join squad 2 so I can build a fob.
how's it going?
Yo.
At the end of the day, they need people that know how to do gaming stuff. I mean, you've got to know how to code. You've got to know how to make 3D models.
You back here?
Yeah.
Stay in it so no one steals it.
Is there 2 people, bro? 2 people?
I can drive it over near the mark as long as it's reloaded. Just drop one. Alright. Should have dropped that other crate somewhere else and built a different fob.
Well, I don't know how many places are gonna actually be useful on this map at the moment.
Yeah. Come help me dig this. Shit.
How we ended up with this map.
Build a firing squad here. And build some other shit.
Repeat, please.
Oh, it's an enemy APC, isn't it? Or no, is that friendly? Or enemy?
It's from, that's enemy. It's enemy.
I mean, one. Shit. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get this. No, put an AT down. What the hell is this? A Hummer to our north too. Yeah, we need to hurry up and get that down. Hurry up. Yeah, to our north, Hummer. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go down there, bud. With the HMG, it's so close.
Trying to remove it.
Oh, hurry up! They're about to shoot our ass. Throw down some smoke so they can't target us. Hurry up, dude! Come on, dude. You are taking like way too long, bro. Way too long. I don't know what in the world takes 3.5 minutes to like find an open space to put down AT when there's an enemy APC and a Humvee circling us.
Need a medic right here.
Dig this up.
It's a AT right here. Need a medic.
إلى المسعف انطلق إلى موقع حول نحتاج إلى مسعف حول
You gotta put down ammo first. You can't just get in it. You gotta put down an ammo bag.
Good job.
Get smokes down. More smoke. We need more smoke.
Shit.
Yeah.
He's floated. Okay, I'm going to revive you all. Wait a few.
Alright. Why this fucking guy is taking so long to... That's what's wrong with this. What's kind of wrong with this community is just like... Even the people who should be good just end up being dumb and slow at shit. Like, you're like, I don't need to find a... I'm taking the HMG down, up. Like, you don't need to. You don't need to do that. You don't need to take the HMG up. I don't know what in your brain told you to do that first, but you just don't need to do that. You need to keep yourself alive. Keep, you know. Map 1 beats the others by a long shot. So, but anyway, if we had events, and people were just a little bit more beholden to the where they were at. And people were kind of, another thing I think that could be done is people could be vetted through the game somehow with the ranking system. Actually, I think that's been ignored. I think they'll look back at that. I think that if they gave it some unique ranks, and then I think what they ought to do is like reset the ranks every once in a while, the way like Tarkov does. Like once a year you get a new rank, you know, and have everybody on here. I bet if you put a ranking system on here that somehow is connected to mainly to vehicles, mainly to and mainly for the high trans, CAS, that's a big deal. And I think there's APC over there. I think what you might get is people who, you know, weren't fucking up shit. Like trans especially, you can't fuck shit up when you're trans. Okay, you can't crack. We can't have an Osprey that can hold like 30 guys and then have you crash it. And, you know, that's 60. You know, that's going to be, that's like, it would be like 65 tickets, you know? I think there's all sorts of gameplay options that haven't been explored yet. Like adding like one vehicle to like a small to one vehicle per side for like skirmish scenarios, to like teach people how to work with vehicles, you know what I mean? Like each team gets a you know, like one team gets an IFE, you know, 2 IFEs, the other team gets a tank type of deal, or, you know, or like even stuff, you know, or just so many other things. Just, I mean, so many other gameplay options with the infinite vehicles. Like, we need to get mappers interested. I will volunteer for definitely can do some sorts of community mapping for events, private events. I can't guarantee, you know, that they'd be good enough to be picked up as part of like the official game, but, you know, I think just to influence it, to have people playing together. oh, this team sucks ass. I don't know why they voted for this. You know, I think there's got to be like a certain base level of commanders. It's one thing I really thought was going to be a thing when Battlefield 2 came out, okay? That never happened. That could happen with Project Reality. That should happen is that the commanders should be vetted. You know, they'd say you'd apply to be the commander, and someone else has more experience has got the job this time, Buckaroo, wouldn't you? Well, and that needs to really be a thing. And if the way that players can get kicked from a squad if they don't follow directions, squad leaders should be kicked from servers if they don't listen to the commander. And the commanders ought to be vetted to be that good, and they ought to be like pitchers on a baseball team or quarterbacks on a football team. That's the center on a soccer team. You know what I mean? Do you know? And stuff like this shouldn't be happening even on a bad game, you know, because it's just you got everybody in one place. No one was defending this great file that we put down, and I knew that. I did. The guy was like, "Oh, we could put down another fob. We should have put no, because you can only place fobs so far apart. So where would you have put a third one? You would have put a third one in like Charlie 5, okay." Charlie 5, Beta 4, maybe. And yes, that would have been helpful to have players coming in from the West. And yeah, okay, it gives more targets for them to have to hit, whatever. But you're not even playing cohesively coming from the place that you're at. You need to, when you put a fob down, it should be defended, or you shouldn't even be putting it down. Okay. Right now we're playing an objective game. Okay, we're playing we're playing a death. We're not playing an objectives game. We're playing a death game because we never took this first flag, and so that's actually great for us. So if we just play to where we try to get more kills, then we can win this one.
Gun in the end.
I didn't even know we had an APC. Oh, fuck shit up.
Se viene una de esto, boludo. Son lindas las casas árabes, ¿no? No me hago una.
So
Mira, estamos tomando.
I've been planning this an event locally to start up my an exclusive private club that I'm starting for gaming and cannabis with a cat's theme. You heard that right. You heard that right. A gaming and cat themed cannabis club. Private cannabis club in Delaware. It's for adults only. We will have maybe some time for minors to come on certain days. That'll be like specific to certain times. There won't be any cannabis being consumed. But if there is, it's private. So you know what I mean? It's fine. It's no different than you coming over to a friend's house and respecting what they do. Okay, I'm disabled. I have to use that. I have to use it for chronic pain. So I expect it to kind of like be respected when I have to do it. I don't, even if it's like when I have to do it in front of my nephew. It's not like a thing. It's,
Buscando a alguien para meterle un corchazo.
Esa es la actitud. Igual si querés pegarle a alguien con el caso, anda al pueblo ocupado.
Eso estoy haciendo, pero necesito estamina.
But what I'm thinking is we will have. So I started planning an event for Magic the Gathering as well. And I think we'll have events different days to kind of kick the place off around the same time. But it's going to be a real spectacular event. And let me tell you, Project Reality is going to come back. Right?
Sí, fue muy mala idea.
Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, good work. Yeah, hop in. Oh, stay in the gun. Stay in the gun. Stay in the gun. Stay in there. What are you doing? How the fuck did you get out, dude?
تقدم إلى هذا الموقع.
Estos tienen mirilla, tienen mirilla.
Fucking Nimrods, man. You don't ever get out.
Sí tienen mirilla.
Seguramente.
Ah, por eso apuntar tanto. Toda la gente que veo de repente son todos conmigo. Paso del otro lado. Ah. ¿Estamos perdiendo porque no tenemos ninguna bandera?
Exactamente.
Ah, no te la puedo creer. Bueno, no importa. Mejor, en la próxima vamos a hacer ajo otra vez. Blue Horde.
Nah, we got too many deaths. I don't think it'll be close. Oh, we're bleeding. We've been bleeding.
Ganamos.
Well,
No.
my god.
Anyway. But we've got to get the interest back up in certain regions. And I really think that we need to do away with these individual servers. And it just needs to be like some servers are on some games where it's region based. You know, there's not, you know, the private server. We should have private servers ran by Project Reality, but that'll be it. You know, North America, you know, East and West, South America, Central America, Western Europe, Eastern Europe, Russia, Middle East, Northern Africa, Southern Africa, the certain regions of China, China. If there are players, we need to get Chinese. We need to do some translating. You know what I mean? We need to do boots on the ground stuff like that. And get a little team in each different type, each region, speaking all different kinds of languages. And have it be like almost like a what's the word I'm looking for? Pyramid scheme, but for gaming, in a good way. We got a tank. Cool. That's mine. That's mine, bitch. Oh, man. The only problem is it's not enough English players. I end up with foreign players, people that don't speak. I can't communicate with. I can't play with. If I get a guy who doesn't speak English in this tank squad, that's gonna fuck shit up. And then I probably end up playing another game. I don't know. It's like you can't play by yourself. So that's the problem. So you get and then you get one server that's full. You get players that don't speak the same language. You see the problem here? It's not necessarily just like a phenomenon. It's not nothing that can be dealt with.
Buat G-drop, buatin dong.
Oke, kita belakangan aja bang, biar nggak rame.
Oh, aja.
And then nobody joins. Not enough players.
Necesitamos un piloto.
Amigos, ¿en qué punto?
Gracias.
Anybody speak English want to do tanks?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Otherwise, I'm out.
Me, I speak English.
I'm a Portuguese.
I may do tank. Camo, you gonna make a squad?
I can't speak. I don't know to speak in English.
We'll see if Camo joins.
Meu não fala.
Shut the fuck up,
Meu
bro.
não
Shut
fala
the
português.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
I'll drive.
Meu não-
Você vai mamar meu bro? Ixi, lá ele.
Camo, join the tank squad.
Hey, you that or pussy?
E nóis.
I want to be in a tank.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good, son. You're on YouTube though.
You have to be like.
You're currently on the Project Reality 2025 show.
Mau join squad tank nggak sih?
Will it be a thing?
Bisa nggak sih? G-drop.
Will it not?
Nggak usah bang, nggak usah.
Gak usah ya?
Hopefully no one's on here
Udah cok, buat squadnya
doing
cok.
anything nefarious.
Shut the fuck up.
What are you talking about?
Saya depan cok, muito
You
arrombado.
basically said Camo's PR famous.
What else?
You
Got
pussy,
ambitions?
bro.
Caralho.
I don't know if you're talking to me or these other assholes. So
Neymar.
What do you think?
Oi, oi.
anyway, we got 10 minutes to wait for the tank. I'm just gonna chill and wait.
Is there a shitty APC we can take? Cameron, do you want to be an APC?
No.
Okay. You got one? Here, I'll go with you.
Oh, well, yeah, well... Oh, yeah, there is APCs here. Huh. They're hiding out.
Yeah, 50 kills.
Yeah, there's a good one, too, that no one's using. You guys could start an APC squad, and we could work together.
Get this though, Camo. My little lawn care business is one of the most eco-friendly businesses in the city because it uses electric lawnmower. So like one commercial 25 horsepower lawnmower will produce equivalent, according to the EPA, the equivalent amount of pollution as a car going 5,000 miles with the mower blades on for 1 hour. So 1 hour of the blades on is equivalent to 5,000 car miles of pollution.
What brand lawnmower do you use?
It's all it's all mowers that are 25 horsepower that I just mentioned, but there's an equation that you can do. Son of a bitch! What did you do to it?
But what brand is it though? What brand are they?
I got a Mean Green, which is one of the commercial electric lawnmowers that costs like 30 grand, and then I got an Ego, which is very good actually.
My dad actually died on a lawnmower 3 years ago.
No shit. What happened?
He was mowing on a hill that he shouldn't have been mowing on. And somehow it flipped and landed on top of him down an embankment. And
did he have like a tractor mower? Like, you know, like is he taking care of a farm here, or is it just like a regular mower?
It was a zero-turn Dixie chopper.
Ah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And he didn't have the ropes up.
The Dixies have like sharp corners too, and all this. Like they don't look that safe.
Yeah, well, you just gotta have the ROPS system up or whatever it is.
Not too far from here, in a farm town where my family's from called Fenimore. You know the hay mowers, you know, brush mowers for taking down huge parts of brush that's being pulled by a tractor. Dude had his kid with him doing that. And he's sitting on a part of a tractor where the wheels from the wheels to the main frame are, where, you know, people sit sometimes on old-fashioned tractors where you shouldn't be sitting. And he fell off and he ran his own kid up with a mower. And that's why I tell people before I get on a mower doing my business, like, you know, I always tell them that story just to freak them out so they really pay attention. If a home father can run over their kid, you know.
How big are these mowers?
That mower is pretty big. I mean, this is for like taking out huge, like a valley to, you know, brush it down like a farm. But mine, the biggest one I have is 52 inches. But it's electric. Usually a big commercial one for a commercial setting in my business would be anywhere from 48 to 60, 62.
Yeah, I used to sell lawnmowers too. I was gonna get into them. We sold steel. And they make an electric one now, but we never. They didn't.
Yeah, steel's not that great. Steel's not that great. I mean, I used to love them for their blowers, but they're not that great.
Yeah, it's like.
My handheld Ego is as powerful as a 700 steel backpack blower. That's crazy, huh? It's handheld.
Huh.
But it's not a bad business though. You can get 100 grand gross just being alone doing it yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna look into like selling that kind of stuff again, but I'm wondering if like there's even going to be any on-site repair done, like, or what they're going to eventually do with warranty stuff, or if they're just going to have
For electric?
Yeah, there's going to have everybody like
Yeah, that's the biggest problem with electric, and that's why I don't want to buy an electric truck. It's like, yeah, it's great. It should last a little bit longer because it's less moving parts, but more reliable in that sense. But hold on, I'm trying to shoot somebody. Oh, I got him with 2 bullets. Sorry. But yeah, it takes forever for the repairs to get done, and a lot of times they can't even figure it out.
Yeah, they need to just train people in it. Like Steel has a certification thing. You know, you go and get bronze certification, silver certification, gold certification, and you learn how to fix shit. I mean, they ought to have people learning how to fix the electric shit so that it just doesn't end up in a landfill.
My ego mower got broken. They couldn't figure it out. They kept on trying to fix it, and they just eventually just gave me a new one. It's pretty crazy that Ego has a 2-year warranty, but it does for commercial use.
It ought to be illegal for stuff to have such short warranties. I think that ought to,
it's half residential, half commercial. All right?
Yeah, regardless of what it is, nothing ought to have a 2-year life on it at all. Like, think about that. Like, if you're in business for 30 years, you're gonna trash 15 things. Possibly, at least.
Well, the mowers only last about 5 years anyways, the big commercial stuff. You're talking about Skag or whatever. They last about 5 years if you're actually using them well.
Yeah. But, I mean, for them to only guarantee 2 years is kind of crazy.
Well, no, because it's the first good residential / commercial electric mower that's actually affordable compared to like $30,000 Mean Greens or Toros. I mean, you can get them for $7,000 and they last in the commercial settings an hour and a half, and you can switch out the batteries on the fly. So that ain't bad.
That ought to be the new thing that, I don't know, like Elon Musk wants to say, oh, he's going to work on efficiency. Well, okay, you apparently have the better batteries, the best batteries, whatever, and we can do the math on how many people cut their grass and need electric mowers, regardless of
well, that's my
everything
whole
else.
thing. If you really want to save a planet right now, we should focus more on small engines versus cars, because cars with the catalytic converters and filters. I mean, these small engines are so much worse. Like little mopeds, whatever.
Carburetors are just a scam. They're just a way to get more money and out of your pocket.
I'm just saying, until we have a way to make synthetic batteries, and until we stop mining with children and mining and all the ways practices we get this stuff, we should just calm down with small stuff, and that actually takes effect of the pollution of our planet. But I mean, I like Teslas. The traction control is way better than a petrol engine car ever could. There's a lot of things that are better about it. But.
Yeah, carburetors. People trash so many things that have 2-stroke, 4-stroke engines because they put shitty gas in their engines, or they let the gas sit in there. They don't realize that with all the ethanol and stuff in the gas, that you can't keep gas in an engine for longer than 30 days. It's not a car, you know what I mean? And then there's so many people that don't know that, or they just don't use an engine as often as like a commercial guy does. So they have a whole different range of problems that commercial people do, and they just end up throwing out perfectly good regular engines left and right. Just as much as they
to buy the Ford Lightning. I was thinking about buying it. But like in winter, shit, I'm gonna die. Fuck, hold on. That's right, you die. In winter, the range is way worse. When you're towing, it's way worse. And you can't really put a plow on it. Well, you can, but that's some guts right there. Because the best part about
Maybe
The best part about
small plow.
that car is a 100,000 mile warranty. I'm killing so many of them. Holy shit.
All right. Well, this tank's here.
All right, I'm coming. I'll get a car. I keep finding guys to shoot.
Hey, GS, take the Logi, not that, if you can.
Camo, do you want my AR?
You other guys take the Logi so we have repairs for the tank ready to go. Oh, you gonna go pick those guys up? Oh, he's got a transport here for you. He's coming down the road. You guys come south. He'll pick you guys up, bring you back here. So at the beginning of my show regarding Project Reality going into next year, I was replying to a video by Slorgs on YouTube, where he's kind of... you guys should all come back here now.
That's good shit. I like that guy. He's good shit. On YouTube, he actually puts in detail of, like, I don't know. I like him more Blue Drake for a famous PR YouTuber. Oh, you almost killed me, you bastard.
Yes.
I'm sparking.
So, I mean, he brought up a lot of valid concerns, but it's like some things that I think that we got to take advantage of going into next year that's like never really been taken advantage of. Stuff that he's saying is kind of like a negative, like the look of the game, obviously. No one needs to necessarily watch a YouTube to understand what he means by that. It's a 20-year-old game. It came out when I was in college. So, but you know, on the other hand, they've got all these integrated graphics processors coming out that they're now on like the 10th generation of those things for AM.
Wait, saying like use AI and PR? What are you trying to say?
No, like the APUs.
Suck my dick, huh?
What kind of tank is this? Is it a 50 cal?
It's the special French one. It's more of a tank killer.
Silent. It looks quiet.
Oh yeah, it's badass.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And it's got no, I've got it. No. I guess it's
I
not.
got thermal. Oh, thermal's really like pixelated now. Oh, it's super pixelated.
I don't know if do you have a grenade launcher?
I don't think so.
Along with the smokes?
I'm changing my controls right now. Hold on.
You do.
Sometimes the French have a grenade launcher along with the smokes on the tank. I don't know if this thing has it. Because I don't...
It might do. Heino, if you check like number 4, where the smoke grenades are, if there's another smoke grenades, it's called Galix or something.
I don't have anything. I'm pressing all numbers.
Yeah,
and,
it might just be for the tank.
On the tank, it shoots out like high explosive grenades. So if you have infantry near you, you just pop them out.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
All right, well, I guess I'll keep heat on since we're not going to be... I don't think they have any other tank. Oh, they do have tanks. Never mind. They have 2 tanks. So I'm going to keep AP on.
Roger Dodger.
All right, hold on. Let's get a game plan first because we got no friendlies between us.
Stay on the road. Stay on the road. That's my game plan. Stay on the road so you have good shots. We'll just go slow. Take your time. Up
All
the
right.
road.
I just don't want to hit a mine or just run
I
into an
know.
ambush or waste this
That's
after
why we're
waiting.
gonna take it slow. That's why we're gonna take it slow.
I just. Oh, I'm sorry. I just dropped a repair station at you.
Yeah. You're playing Mario Kart over here.
I'll clear the mines for you. I'll just drive ahead.
There we go. Oh my god, I just came back from Canada. The weed there is so fucking cheap. I got like an eighth of strong shit for like $14 US. It was insane.
Yeah, I'm near DC. It's even cheaper. I mean, I drive.
Really? Holy shit.
I drive there from Delaware, and it's like I get it's like if you want cheap stuff, it's like $56 an ounce. If you want
Wow.
super exotic, it's like $2,000 a pound.
Yeah, I don't drink anymore since I got, you know, my wife and everything. I just don't drink at all. Maybe I'll have like a half a beer on dinner like once a month. But like me and my wife will literally just share one beer. You know?
Enemy on the left. Back up. Back up.
It's a grenadier.
It's a grenadier. You see him, right? He's right there.
Give me a direction.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the smoke.
We gotta remember we're going up against tanks too that just spawned in.
There's a guy in 345. Oh no, that's a car.
Yeah, let's go get off the road and cut the engine so we don't get ambushed. Let's get up by the friendlies that are all around the cache.
Let's get on this hill. Let's get on this hill right up here.
Just go right to the cache like we're
All right.
executing a search warrant on that motherfucker.
Stay near the APCs for ways for the RPGs to be directed to them. The RPGs are not getting hit. We should be alright.
Getting shot at from behind, southeast.
Southeast, southeast, southeast.
Here, bro. Here, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, enemies 130. 130. If you give me squad lead, I can give you markers.
I think they're in that building. If you just chuck an HE in that building in the top floor.
Yeah, they're in that
Southeast.
building, and they're also on the left side of the wall from that building southeast. Again, if you give me marker, if you give me squad lead, I can get markers.
It's all right. I know what you're talking about. It's not that.
Alright.
It's not that important. I've got thermals on, so it's just that they're not.
And
I'm just really good at putting markers.
cash
up.
on me.
The best.
Yeah, thermals aren't great at range now with the resolution.
I like them like
Enemies
this.
on the-
I think it makes it
enemies on the
interesting.
porch southeast,
Makes
enemies on the right side of the building on the porch.
I see him.
Southeast. building.
Makes it more challenging.
Yeah, I think that was the point.
There you go. Don't waste all your ammo. There's a fire up front. We're gonna go up front and help them out.
Wait, let me jump off. Let go. Okay, you're good.
Take it slow.
Oh shit, our friendlies are all down. We got enemies on the left. Let's get out of here. Let's bug out. We got a lot of friendlies down.
We're just gonna hold here.
Move northeast up the road a little bit. Let's just go.
I'm just gonna fall back. I'm just gonna fall back a bit here. All right.
I think we got enemies behind us where you're backing up towards.
We do, but
Okay, they're behind the rock 150.
keep
All right, let's
slowly.
let's turn around then.
There's a hideout there. There has to be.
Cash on me.
There,
Cash is on me.
Techie front. Techie front. Oh, shit. East. Techie. There's a guy there. It was near it. He's not on it, but. Are we smoking?
I don't think so.
Oh, we're bad. We're hit bad.
Yeah, let's go.
We got RTB.
Yep.
I didn't think, like, was it a hat kit? Like, what the fuck was that? That got a sparking? Or is it just a weak tank?
I don't know. It might be a little weak. It's not a tank. I'll tell you that much.
Is there a
It's
reason we're
probably-
not blowing this cache up?
Probably.
Are they farming it?
No, I don't think so. There's no breachers,
just-
no organization.
Alright, I'm gonna blow it up then.
I went the wrong way, didn't I? Alright.
So anyway, what I was saying earlier was that I think that they ought to the community ought to put together a computer using an APU that meets the minimum specs of Project Reality, but that keeps the costs to an absolute minimum, so that if we wanted to get the game out to more players in countries that can't afford, you know, brand new 3090s and 3080s and 3070s and stuff, that they'll still have a way to play the way they can play console games and shit. You know, if you can afford a computer, you get a computer for like, I don't know, $300 or $400. The demographic of who this game can go out to can like go up exponentially. I've built one computer with an APU. I never really got around to testing it to.
It's mostly CPU, like, for this game. Like, all your problems for graphics or frames, usually you have to not because your GPU or, you know, is not strong enough. It's usually because it's bottlenecking with your CPU with this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
And I know that because I got like an 8-core, like, you know, CPU back in the day. Thought it was a shit, but this is a single core game, and it was just the worst fucking CPU.
Yeah, exactly. But that's an easy thing to do, kind of these days. To get a processor that's, you know, 4 gigahertz. So it's like, if that's possible, then the only other thing is to have to make sure that your graphics card, quote unquote, is to a minimum spec. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the APUs would, you know, do okay like three or 4 years ago, but when you started like moving really fast, maybe in like trends or cast or something like that, you were gonna have lag.
I'm just saying, any computer that's new that comes with a GPU is gonna be better, definitely way better than any crazy gaming setup 10 years ago for this game, simply because the CPUs are better. That's what I'm.
Yeah, but I'm saying an APU is basically like integrated graphics.
Yeah, I know what APU is. I had one.
Yeah. So, I mean, they've got some new ones coming out. I want to test them.
But that's not gonna be good. That's not gonna be good for this game though, because of the CPU power is gonna be lower.
Well, I mean, they still
Trust
have.
me, it's all about CPU at this game.
They
Like,
still
whoever has a
have.
full CPU.
They still come with like 4 gigahertz processors. I mean, they don't.
Right. But like the single core strength is what.
Right,
is
but
the
they
key
don't.
for this game.
Right. So it's 4 gigahertz. I mean, that's all that matters. If it's
Well, it depends. It depends what it is. Like if it's 4 gigahertz, like that's not the only thing that can be measured with the
right, but let's say the only thing that matters
ability.
for this game is if it's a brand new AMD, AMD Ryzen 9 or similar, then that's gonna be more than enough. It's the
Where are you,
graph.
Camo? Are you down?
I am down.
Oh, okay. So we got that.
There's 3 vehicles in main.
All right, switching to AP because we need to find their tanks.
Let's go to the airport. See what's happening.
Yeah, let's get away from this west side of the map. Maybe storm over to the east side. Use the speed to our advantage. The quicker you can go, the better to kind of surprise anyone. Not give them time to react to hearing us and coming up with a plan.
This sounds like it's as quiet as a stalker though. So.
Oh yeah, they can't hear this at all. So you combine it with the speed and it's... But I also want to...
Something's front.
I see it.
That's a high.
No. Yeah.
Thermals.
Tell me we can't fix that. Come on.
Nothing's at the airport construction site.
Man, but while I was doing a little bit of poking around on YouTube, Project Reality videos, I noticed some douchebag posting up videos of their hacking program for PR.
It's Virus.
And
it's his name is Virus.
That posts up the video. Yeah, it's and
I would imagine it's him. That's Virus most likely. And he used to be infantry 15. It's through the fence now. You can't shoot him. Virus used to be in my clan CIA, and he was like the best at weeding out hackers because he was one. It was a necessary evil. Enemy chopper front, northwest.
I see him. Stop moving. I'll get him. Comes back around this way.
I'm rolling down the hill.
All right, just get us stable somewhere. Oh shit. No angle on him. Okay, I got it.
Sweet, kill him.
All right, I got no angle yet. He's got to come up a little bit further. Oh shit.
You son of a bitch.
He was going. He decided to go a little too fast.
It's one of my favorite choppers in PR. The Gazelle. Infantry north, straight north, behind a rock. Now he's behind sandbags, left side of the rock, north, straight north. Armor, 60. Tank, 30, 15 now, north.
I see him. You're good. Oh, no angle. Oh, stop.
I had to go over the fence. One hit, he's sparking. One more hit, he's dead. Booyah. Infantry 345 on top of the rock. Same guy. Get him?
Yeah, sorry, I was just fucking around with that new feature they added to the tanks. I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah, I haven't got used to the ranging yet.
I usually don't use it. I mean, I don't really need it because I've been playing for 20 years. But
They didn't have drop before though.
huh?
Unless you're a 1942 guy.
I mean,
You guys are a combat guy.
it didn't, but at the same time, I mean, it didn't and it did. I mean, it just depended how far you shoot from. I mean, if you're shooting from far away, it kind of had a drop.
1942 had some crazy drop.
Well, the coax didn't have any, which is the weird part about it, and you could also everything
Right.
was also dual purpose rounds. So combining that with coax that had no range limit, I mean, I was the best at that game. I got
Infantry, 15. There you go.
yeah.
How is he alive?
Well,
He's
he's
still
got to be
alive.
bleeding by now.
He's still alive. He's right there. Shooting with coax. Oh, okay. There's definitely a hideout there.
I got accused of being a hacker in Battlefield 1942 all the time. It was ridiculous.
It's awesome. I love being accused of a hacker. It's just so satisfying. It's the best compliment you can get in a video game if you're not a hacker. Someone just like freaking out on you.
Fortunately, I don't think a lot of these kills are going to count towards intel because they're too far away.
Wait, how am I getting... Oh, I had 11 kills before, that's why. I forgot I was killing people before.
All right, well, we only took out one tank. Oh, no, we took out one and then somebody else had reported another one going down, so I think
Oh,
we're
really?
good.
Let's
Yeah,
go see until we get intel. This is the best place for us right now.
yeah, I just don't want them to... Oh, is that enemy chopper to the west? No, that was friendly. I don't know, or are they both up?
It's friendly on marker. Friendly's on marker. Chopper.
So anyway, I'm starting a private gaming club in Delaware as well, and we're gonna have like events and stuff like that. I'm thinking I'm gonna put together an in-person PR event. It'd be really cool if we could get enough people here to play like a full event.
I wanted you remember Atoli camo? I was talking about that way back in the day. We should all get a LAN party to go there in Japan, you know, because also, I don't know. You remember Atoli, don't you?
Yeah, they're all off playing Squad and War Thunder at the moment.
Really? I played a little Squad. I just don't know about it.
It's okay. It's just dulled down even more than I don't know other things.
I just don't have time. Like I know it's just like PR, and I don't have to learn
It's
that
not-
much.
it's
It's
not
just like I
just
don't have
like it.
time to barely play this game. I don't have time to learn. I just want to destroy everybody and get off. That's what I do.
Yeah, it's not just like it because they don't have air assets that work the same way, and even if they do, it's like a mod, and that feels
Contacts, yeah.
weird to me. I feel weird.
I gotta have choppers. You're right. I gotta have choppers.
Yeah, it just feels weird.
They've got choppers now. It's just
Yeah, they have
It
choppers,
sucks.
but they don't have casts, and they don't have jets, and I don't know. If they do have air support, it's like programmed in, and it's like something like Call of Duty style, where they
it's
never
also,
mind.
I think it's just for the first few years of their development, they sort of went after the COD market or the Battlefield market. They sort of dumbed the game down. Really twitchy shooting.
Yeah,
Everyone could spin an headshot.
I was following Slogs on it, like him PR propaganda and all that. And once they changed it, I was like, good for them, good for them.
But it's too late almost, like because
Right.
PR
Right.
works because the community was
well,
how it was. The community wanted
I think
teamwork.
you're right on that because that's probably why I'm not playing it because it's too late. I think you're right.
I was a backer of Squad, and have like the creds and all that.
I bought it as soon as you could get pre-release for it, and I only played it like a handful of times.
Yeah, I was at back as well, but
Yeah, and
it's
but
like basically the current community doesn't want PR gameplay as much, so they're sort of, you know, they dug their own grave a little bit because, you know, it doesn't matter what they do now.
I kind of feel like that's like about as credible as like political polling, though. It's like I don't trust polling. Like who are they asking? Who are these players
Seriously.
that don't
In the
want
last-
PR gameplay?
In the last few elections,
Well,
that's very abundantly clear that the polls are incredibly wrong.
All polling in general, like you could poll.
I just don't understand. Like
our-
the poll said, like neck and neck, but like who's gonna argue that Trump wasn't in winning like a way ahead in all the swing states? I just don't understand these polls. Like, oh yeah, 50-50. Like he's winning the swing states. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Yeah, because you're asking people as if they are going to vote, and you're not asking.
Right.
You know, it's like some people. It's like you're asking opinions, and then you're not scientifically asking yourself, are all these people going to actually go vote? Do they actually care enough to go do that, or do they care enough about this or that? Like, are they going to say, do they care about this game and then not even play, or
Yeah.
or the,
Right. Right. I'm sure like a lot of people they poll do vote. You're right.
or or they poll 100 people that wouldn't put $1 in to back a game, and yet you could have like two guys that put in $200 or $300. I put in like $250 to get squad going. There was actually two levels to their fundraising. They did one before they even did the Kickstarter, just to get the Kickstarter going. And you see, I gave them like $100, and then I turned around and gave them like another $200. So they got like $300 out of me for 2 licenses.
Wow.
And then they didn't even listen to any of my advice. And at one point, it blocked me on the forums because I was like,
Infantry rooftop 300 RPG. Looks like a hack kit. It looks like a hack kit. You see him?
Yeah,
Hit
I see
that
him.
one. There we go. He died.
Rooftop of the catch building. There's a guy with an RPG.
Yeah, we saw him. He's dead. Is the guy on the roof that we hit?
Yeah.
All right.
I think what happened with Squad, I know one of the developers, he said,
Well, they had all sorts of, at the beginning, they were supposed to take everybody's feedback. That's, kind of the idea. I understood that it was a beta, okay, but as a beta, it should still be playable, all right? Like, the whole idea is that you play it and you get
what it could
feedback.
have helped? You know what it could have helped? Because Blue Drake was involved in the beginning. He should have stuck around and had his community stay there. And be involved with the development or something. Because at least we got a popular guy in the PR world. Say whatever you want to say about the guy, but more focus of PR would definitely be in play.
I mean,
the problem is they hired a bunch of people because they needed people to actually make the game. They had to hire people who hadn't played PR and were
enemy
had a different
345, 330 behind that house. 330. He's behind that house. 330.
And there was fear that the gameplay wouldn't
in the
work.
field.
Yeah, I understood why they do it, but I mean, it was kind of like you're kind of just screwing yourself over. As Prince said, you know what I mean? You're not playing me, you're just playing yourself. You think you're playing me.
It's snowing. First time of the year with white snow on the ground. There you go. I still haven't, did my quotes.
I'm going up on the roof, by the way.
Yeah, on the roof. Oh, you're
That's
on the
me,
roof.
it's me,
You're on
it's
the
me,
roof.
it's me.
You're on the roof. You're on the roof.
That's me.
Got another enemy, 345. Wait, let him get a little further up.
There's another guy with them. RPG. That's an RPG. Hideout must be over there. Or is it their main? Oh, they're coming from their main. Another guy north, straight north. He's going in the weeds right now. You can barely see him.
The this pixelated thermals kind of
It's horrible.
kind of reminds me of Squad when it first came out. Why I didn't like it. Is that the main that I'm shooting
Two guys.
into?
No, you're not. No, that's fine. There's 2 guys on the right side of that blue tarp. There's
Pull
a
up,
guy,
pull up just an
behind
inch.
you.
Pull up.
350, 350, 350, 345, 345. A little bit closer to those guys. Yeah, right there. Another guy open north. He's in the field now. Another guy crossing north in the middle of the road. He's in the middle of the road north. 2 guys in the middle of the road north.
Pull up a foot. Like there's a tree blocking me.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
3 guys there. You missed? They survived. How is that possible?
They might be bleeding really bad. I mean, it's good enough.
Well, hit that left side just in case. Left corner.
But my main complaint was that like the game was it was so pixelated.
North Middle Road.
It was so bad. Like you couldn't make people out like at range if you didn't have like a super awesome computer at the time. I didn't have a super awesome computer. It was impossible to play.
Front, north. There's so
I
many
see.
guys north, dude.
I see. There it is. I'm just waiting.
330, 4 guys. 330, 4 guys. 330, 4 guys. There's more guys on the right side of that where you just blew up.
I see.
RPG.
They're fucked up. Move that direction.
No, we're gonna stay here for sure. This is a great spot.
Well, just a few feet past these ferns. I can't. Yeah, they're blocking all sorts of shit.
Is that good?
Yeah. It was like so bad you couldn't even like play it, and then it's like the whole thing is that
Enemies about 330, 345, like 340, 340. Behind a tree. He's walking toward 345. I'm gonna push up a little bit. Look, 330. He's behind a tree, 330. He possibly has RPG.
I don't know if they ever.
North, in the middle of the road north. In the middle of the road
So many
north.
guys, man.
In the middle of the road north.
Oh shit! Hit the wall.
Hit the fuck? Hit coax. Hit coax. More guys right there. 3 dudes.
Oh, let's go. Turret's down.
Damn it! Get the
It's alright, we did good. Got some kills. Can't stay there forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they could always listen to. They could change a game at any point and pivot. I mean, PR didn't have 100 players for half of its existence.
Probably more than that. Well, no, that's not true. Yeah, you're about half. Yeah.
Yeah.
2013, 100 players was added, so it's
Yeah.
actually more than half now.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
wow.
yeah,
That's so-
and when I don't know if anyone remembers, but before that, I mean, it was like asking if Jesus was going to return. It was like no, you cannot have more than 64 players. It is not possible. It's hard coded. A hard code means a hard code. It's not. You cannot break it. And you had guys like who would probably have gotten so mad they would have knocked on your door and like tried to show up and punch you in your face if you questioned their knowledge on that. Like, oh no, I'm a coder. I know this stuff, and I'm telling you. If you
I
don't-
wonder if PR has a chance to be the longest running online multiplayer game that still can be populated. Oh, or if that, you know, because that's a long fucking time, dude. Like,
Oh, there's a few
What about
games
is it
that are
Bunch? What?
yeah
Is it
nerdier
Dwarf
games.
Fortress?
what is that?
Dwarf Fortress, isn't that really old?
I don't know about that.
World War II Online.
Yeah, there's World War II Online. There's also some dumb one. I forget. I don't. A lot of one. There's you know, Warcraft. World
World
of
War II
War.
Online was really crazy if you look up the year that came out. It like came out in like 2001 or some crazy number. Jesus Christ. I
Yeah,
tried to
2001.
go on the right side and you ran right into
And there's like Falcon BMS, which is like the original game came out in like 92 or something.
Oh, you're talking about the original Battlefield? Falcon?
No, Falcon BMS, like the F-16 simulator.
Okay. What was the original Battlefield game before 1942? It's called like
1942 was the original.
Yeah, it was.
No. Well, they had a game before then that like kind of had the first components of the game, basically.
Oh, I have no idea.
It's like is Eagle something? I don't know.
Are you thinking of the mod for 1942?
No,
Desert
I played
Combat?
Desert Combat's a shit. I love that game, but no, I'm not talking about that. This is before 1942, before like development started on it.
Oh. Anyway, I watched a bit of Slog's video, and sort of some of the stuff. Yeah, I don't know, it's a bit unrealistic.
So Desert Combat, those guys actually joined the Battlefield team for Battlefield 2, and the commander system, the squad system, all those like team aspect of Battlefield 2 came from the guys from Desert Combat. So we can thank them.
Yeah, there's a lot that was in Battlefield 1942 engine that wasn't ever replicated in almost any game that I know of. Since then, things that were like Forgotten Hope that and the original Battlefield 1942 just vanilla that they never replicated, that is a real shame. You got like submarines, for instance. I mean,
Yeah.
like
No,
what-
it was the only multiplayer game with like that you can be infantry with battleships.
yeah, and like you
Yeah,
had
and submarines.
all those positions on, like they had like the capital ships where you could like man like the little, you know, the little side guns, or like the big ones, or the little, you know, the anti-aircrafts.
Yep.
I mean, that was crazy. And then eventually, in Forgotten Hope, they had a couple things like they had drivable, which I guess is kind of in Squad, I guess, and Hell Let Loose. Like they had these binoculars, these kits that you would pick up, and they would have binoculars, and you would shoot the binoculars, and out of the binoculars would come
Oh, what? I just ran somebody over.
would come aircraft, would come bombers that you would control for a bomb run. But
Oh, do you remember Desert Combat, the big plane with the miniguns and like the
oh yeah,
the 30 millimeters and shit? Oh, that was so cool. And you could spawn on it.
and there's a couple other features I'm thinking. It's just like that. Oh man.
I mean, all that stuff is sort of possible in BF2. It's just no one really wants to play a submarine game.
Yeah.
The speaking of Blue Drake, so Blue Drake has his own, you know, thing he does on Patreon and all that, and he
Yep.
and he had that game going for a couple years.
Is it dead now? What is it called? Operation something?
That one's still
Gosh,
that's still
Doorstop.
going, but he had that coupled
Doorstop.
with one called Battle something 1943, and it was supposed to be like a remake of Battlefield 1942 with like less.
Yeah, that came
with the-
came out like in like 2009 or something. Battlefield 1943.
No, that's not, it's Blue Drake's thing. It's not called,
Oh.
it's like
Okay.
it's
That's like an actual game.
like I think it was called Battle
Battle
so
Bits?
so basically Battle Bits basically did what he had started to do, and it's like I don't know what had gone on with Battle Bits in the last year or not, if they've really continued to grow and like added any like real shit to it, but he basically closed the thing he was doing after I supported it for like 3 or 4 years, and like I have no idea what's going on with it now. And it was another company like bought it out there that he works with or something, like Epis something soft or something like that, and then they bought it, and then they killed it, and so now no one's doing a remake, which is important because the idea is that like there is somewhere between World War II online graphics that they said they were going to redo that I was all excited for, and now I'm looking at it and it looks like...
Oh, I remember what you're talking about. He was modding 1942 for Star Wars and all this stuff. I remember that.
No.
He was playing his game that was a modded Star Wars game from 1942. I don't know.
Yeah, that's something different. This is something he was building from the ground up. It was going to be moddable and growable the same way his other Harsh Doorstop game is supposed to be, but